All right, peace fam, I'm Jay Morrison, and welcome back to Millionaire Before 30. This is a short web series with my protege Isaac Grace. We're covering his journey to becoming a millionaire by age 28 in real life, living legacy over lifestyle and building up his net worth. That is his assets, right? All his worth of businesses, real estate and cash and all kind of equivalents minus his debt and liability. Ike has over a $1.2 million net worth in real life. But I want to ask you something really important.
What's that?
You've done majority of this wealth building in the last year and a half, 2 years, after coming to Atlanta, hitting hard times financially, and finding out from a health perspective you had cancer. So after beating cancer, you were able to basically accumulate about 70 to 80% of your net worth in the last year and a half. Tell us about, and our millennial viewers and others, about the journey of being low in cash, low in net worth, and the emotions of finding out you have cancer. What the hell was going on with you? What did you tap into to a year and a half later be up 1.2 mil?
Oh man, that's a really good question. I would say I just tapped into faith in God, right? Because I found out I had cancer January of 2019. 7 months later, after going through radiation, immunotherapy, I beat cancer. But when I found out I had cancer was the first time that I met God spiritually. You know, that was the first time I heard him. I was trying to find him through our mentorship, right? I was looking for him, but I didn't really feel him. I thought I did, but until this moment was when I really felt him. And he said that
he was present.
He was present. And I was sitting in the car, I was crying, I was just emotional. My mom was supposed to make it to the hospital, missed her flight. So I was here at this doctor's, didn't even know how to pronounce the word, the type of cancer I had at the time. But God stopped me and he literally told me that you're going to be okay. You know, just you wipe off your tears, man up, you're going to be okay. I need you to pay attention. And he was like, I need to build you up to be a better version of yourself, to accept what you claim you want. And that was the riches, that was being wealthy, that was being this big, just leader, visionary, influencer. And when I beat cancer, I had about $20,000 and I came out here to Atlanta. But right before I came to Atlanta, I'm tell you how God works. My best friend's grandmother passed away. His mother came to me and she said that we need to borrow money. We need about $10,000. All I had was $20,000 to my name. My businesses was not flowing like that. I wasn't even shaking how I was. I gave her the $10,000. She said that through the life insurance, I'll get it right back. Long story short, I didn't get the money. She did just pay me recently though, how God works. But at that time I had $10,000. I came to Atlanta. First 2 months, I spent all of it. Partying. I wasn't even partying a lot, but partying. And life just hit me. So I was flat broke. Fourth quarter of 2019, I literally was flat broke. Spent everything, wasted it, gave it away, whatever. And that was the time where I realized that I had to have faith. There was one morning I woke up and I didn't even have my rent to pay. And I was paying like $1,900 for the condo I was staying in. And I did not know what I was going to do. This was the first time since I was like 16 that I finally felt the fear of being broke. And I promise you, God is so real. It was cold. First day cold here in Atlanta. I pull out one of my old coats. I put it on, put my hands in my pocket, just ashamed of myself. And I swear, I pull out $2,000. This is all real, I promise. God strike me now. My grandparents, both that passed away, $2,000, all $100 bills. And at that moment, I said, you know what? I got to stop worrying. I got to stop being so concerned about, I got to stop trying to control everything in my life.
Let go and let God.
Let go and let God. So that's exactly what I did. And at that moment, going into 2020, I had just recently launched a tax business. So this was my first season. So I knew I had to give my all to get myself back on my feet. And literally 2020, between my tax business, wholesaling real estate, fixing and flipping real estate, and buying some investment properties, you know, it really put me ahead. But really to answer the question was like, I found God. I found my spiritual connection with God as well as the universe. And I learned really what faith is all about. People talk about it, but a lot of people are not living faith.
Right. Right.
You know, so that was like the biggest takeaway from, you know, that entire
A lot
situation.
of times we have faith, we have our hand on the wheel.
Yeah.
God, yeah, show me where to go, but we study.
Yeah, trying to hold it when it's trying to move. Yeah, and
Right,
that's
right.
literally what it
Awesome.
did for me.
So as we wrap this Millionaire Before 30, I just want to ask you, how did you know that voices wasn't you talking to you, but you knew it was something bigger than you?
Faith. I knew it was me talking to me. I just had faith to believe that it was God.
Gotcha.
Literally.
That's dope. All right, family, listen, we're going to be bringing you some of this inspiration and game May 22nd from 3 to 4 p.m. during a free webinar or free live training at the Black House, the Legacy Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to legacycenterlive.com to hear from King Ike approaching his 28th birthday and how to make $138,000 in real estate in 1 week. We're going to teach you how to make $138,000 in real estate in 1 week. You can't be a millionaire until you're $100,000 there. We're going to show you the game, legacycenterlive.com for free, online or in person. We'll see you there.